What is up, guys? Alright, so today we are going to be changing out the springs for some Tein springs. First thing you want to do is jack up the car, make sure you got it secure, then take the wheel off. Alright, so these are the Tein springs. You can see by the height. The two tall ones in the back here, these two are the rear. You can actually see they're the rear because they have an R in front, and then the front ones right here have an F in the front. So the ones that are shorter are the ones in the front, the ones that are longer are in the rear. Let me just give you a better shot comparison. So yeah, cool. Just open the hood, take off the support. It's two 12s on each side. Alright guys, so after you take these 14 millimeters out, the bracket should come out pretty easy. Let me just put it right there. This sway bar is off. There's two bolts. They're 14s. One right there. Take this off. This off. This big thing. It's out. Finally. Alright. Yeah, after you take out the spring, pretty straightforward. You just put these on, clamp these on, impact them. There we go. And my bumper stop right there. So yeah, I'll clean this up a little bit, just a little bit. Other than that, it should be good to go. Huh, cool. Couple of different little screws. I'll show you right here. Now there's one like that, and then there's one like this. They're all 14 millimeters. Should be pretty easy. Then you take this bracket off, and yeah. Remember, this one is the one that's underneath, and that's 12. Alright guys, so I had some difficulty taking this out and then trying to put it back in. Okay, so the first thing, 17. There's a little 12 millimeter that'll be on the top. Alright, let me go over here. Okay, so for the bottom piece, there's going to be a 17 right here. And then you have to take off these control arms. Control arm right here, 17, and then the control arm right here, also a 17. Alright, so what I did as well is I went back here and I took that control arm out. It was a 19. Alright, so what you have to do is you have to pretty much wiggle it out. And then you have to kind of turn it and take it out here. You're gonna have to move this line up, and it takes a lot of moving it around and like figuring it out. You're gonna have to pretty much figure it out on your own. It's not the hardest, but I mean it takes a good bit of wiggling and moving around and stuff like that. So also, I cannot stress this enough. You can take it out with just a scissor jack on the one side, but putting it back on is going to be, it's impossible. It's impossible. So what I had to do was I had to jack up the other side, take off the wheel off, and then finally this piece would actually go low enough to actually go in. also, let me show you here. It sits like this, right? Okay. And this piece is straight. But down here is on an angle. You guys have to have this on an angle because this is also on an angle. Alright guys, so you put it up through here and then it's like this. Then you gotta line the bolts up right there and on the other side as well. And then you can actually put this piece to there. Anyway, so I need 2 hands for this, but I'll show you after. Alright guys, so after you get it over to there, you have to push the entire thing down, get it over, then line it up, and then you have to push this down and line it up, and then you have to really like slam it in there. So yeah, after that, then it's everything pretty much in reverse and getting it all on. Honestly, this was a pain to figure out, and none of the videos really that I watched explained all the steps and everything that actually needed to be done to do this correctly. I did see on a couple of videos, specifically coilovers. Obviously the coilovers are just going to be shorter than the original shocks, so actually you have to lift this up instead of pushing it down on the original ones. But yeah, I hope this helps you guys, for anyone that's installing these Tein springs. I mean, honestly, it is it's a good amount more work, and it is a bit bigger of a struggle to get them back in than normal coilovers. But I mean, if you're on a budget, then shit, it is what it is. Everything to save some money. So yeah, I really just hope that these original shocks do not blow out, or this will just be a big waste of time. But anyways, yep.